It is important that we speak life. It's important that we speak truth. It's important that we shine the light of God that is within us all. It's important that we shine it on the world. This world needs the light of God that lives in us, that lives all around us. But we need to be aware. We need to be aware of this love. We need to be we need to raise the awareness of God's love that is everywhere, that's around us, within and without. We must be that reminder to the world that God's light, God's love shines in every one of us. And the more we reflect that, the more we express that, the more we change the world. You know, within me, I experienced definitely for years, for years being insecure and convincing myself why I shouldn't speak, why I should hide myself. You know, these insecurities that I've had, it has convinced me not to spread the light like the light deserved to be spread. Like it's encouraged me to be silent. It's encouraged me to hide. And I believe that so many of us experience these insecurities, inspiring us to believe in lack, inspiring us to believe that we are not good enough to speak truth to the people, to give life, to spread love, to be that reminder of the presence of God everywhere. We must embrace who God created us to be. Like, we must see ourselves differently. We must see ourselves as a reflection of God. Be a reflection. We must remind ourselves that we are a reflection of God. Because the more we remind ourselves who we are, the less we remind ourselves that we are incapable, that we are not good enough, that we don't have what it takes. The more we see ourselves from our truth, the more we will not hold ourselves back from giving that truth of love, that truth of love, that we are a reflection. We are that love. We are a manifestation of God's love. That is who we are. And we must remind the world over and over and over and over again that is truth. We must first remind ourselves over and over and over again that we are that truth, that we are a reflection. We are a manifestation of God's love. We are a reflection of God. We are a God over our own reality. We speak and we create in our own reality, in our own imagination. Our imagination creates life. Understand that we are a reflection of God, that we have creating power. We have creation power. We create ourselves. We create these emotions and these beliefs and these realities within ourselves. We create our own identity. And our identity is so deep and powerful and so real. Understand that we must embrace who we are so that we can give God to the world, that we can give God to be, and think about it. Social media allows our voice to be heard more than ever. And understand that we must use that tool that was created against us for us. We must use the weapon of social media as a tool for us to speak life, and that's already happening. It's about understanding how important it is for it to happen, how important it is for it to continue to happen, that we use our voices, we use the things that we are passionate about, we use our energy, we use our actions as a reminder of God's love that is present and alive in this world. That we do not have to be given this world by man, but we can receive and experience a world given by God, a reality given by God. And whatever God gives is a reflection of harmony, is love, is heaven, is peace, is a reflection of heaven. Whatever God gives is a reflection of heaven. So understand that the more we give life to God, the more we give attention, energy to the presence of God, the more we give energy to the presence of the heaven that is here now for us all. All it takes is alignment. We must align ourselves up with that truth that God has placed within us. Understand that it's important that we speak. Understand that it's important that we encourage ourselves to be courageous. The world needs a reminder that we are not what man says we are, but we are what God says we are, and we are masterpieces. We must encourage, we must uplift, we must empower, we must inspire each other to see the God within us all. We are a reflection of God.